Hi, my name is Esham. Welcome to another episode of What You Know Before You Grow. Today we're going to talk about germination, propagation, seed starting, and all the different stuff that you can do to increase your success with that. First off, we'll talk a little bit about the different medias that we sell. You've got your standard rock mold. It's named with a basalt rock and a salacious rock. Spun up like cotton candy, pressed in the mold. It's nice because it only retains 80% moisture, so it's really hard to overwater unless you're actually sinking it in water. And of course, last thing you want to do is have stagnant water when you're taking cuttings. That will definitely diminish your success. Another easy one, Jiffy pellets. Really popular, tried and true, really cost effective, expandable peat moss plugs, super simple to use, and like I said, probably the more cost effective method for a lot of different stuff. We sell them individually or in 25 packs. Oasis cubes, industry standard for a lot of years, still really nice to use. What's cool about them, they are a little bit fragile, but what's cool about them is they actually retain a good bit of oxygen in them. Which your moisture control is really crucial, like I said, to increasing your own success with germinating seeds, cuttings, all that. There were stuff like the root riots and the wrapper rooters are really nice. It's a spongy peat material. It retains a little bit more moisture than something like this, but also retains a little more air than, let's say, a Jiffy pellet. These guys are also nice because if you're taking cuttings, this particular brand comes with cloning gel. The Clonex is really nice because it has a little bit of antibacterial properties to it, keeping you in a little bit more sterile environments. We also have things like whole kits, propagation kits, the light, the dome, the tray, the cloning gel, and a heat mat. Heat mats are nice because underneath the tray, that heat is basically creating condensate, which is evaporating up to the root zone. The roots are then trying to seek out that condensate and moisture, and that's how it kind of helps entice root growth. A lot of what you're doing with this is similar. There's a lot of different methods to germinating seeds, and we're going to kind of touch up on a couple of those today. Today we're going to be using our compost seed. We give this stuff out for free. It's pretty much just a probiotic. It's kelp, molasses, bacteria, and your mycorrhizae, your fungi. So it's pretty much your specific plant probiotic. I pH this to about 5.5, 5.6, and I soak my cubes in it for a good 30, 40 minutes just to kind of get that initial soak, keep the pH a little bit more stable. That way when you do have roots that come out of the seedling, they go right into a pH adjusted environment, which gets you obviously better success. So we've got the rock wool here we've been soaking for about that long, and then the Oasis cubes. Like I said, they're kind of fragile, so always be a little bit more careful with these. And the Jiffies do take a little bit extra, so those are still kind of going on right now. We're going to pop some of these Magnum habanero seeds. We got some from Seattle Seed Company in here, and get these all started off and going. You can use a couple different things. The compost seed is just something that I prefer. I really like using probiotics with everything I'm doing in gardening. I really feel like it's a really common link that people kind of overlook when they're doing a lot of this stuff. Plants and bacteria have developed this really symbiotic relationship for thousands, if not millions of years, and I feel wholeheartedly that it's a really good aspect of the garden and really will increase your success with whatever you're doing. Another option is stuff like the Clonex. Clonex solution is use about 5 to 10 milliliters per liter. Personally, I find it about 15 to 20 milliliters per gallon. Soaked for about an hour to 2 hours seems to be about sufficient. This is just enough pre-charged nutrient to help entice and develop root growth. There's a handful of different stuff here, mostly micronutrients. You obviously don't want to feed a really heavy solution when you're doing seedlings or cuttings, but they'll need a little bit of something. And a little bit of something can come from really wherever your preference is. These are just a few things that we give out. The compost tea is great because it's free. So if you don't have a jug, come in. The jugs are $1. We'll fill it up, just bring it back. The tea will and has always been free.